Spiritual bones are essential components for any master. They are even more valuable than spiritual rings, as they do not consume as much energy as ring skills. Huo Yuhao already possesses 3 spiritual bones at his 50th rank. It is truly impressive for such a young master to already have 3 spiritual bones. In the first part, there were titled masters, extremely strong ones, who only had 1 or 2 spiritual bones. In total, Huo Yuhao will obtain 8 spiritual bones. This number seems to exceed that of Tang San. What will these bones be like? What skills do they grant? And how powerful are they? We will explore all of this. At the beginning, we mentioned that bones are more valuable than rings. Why? The chances of a spiritual beast dropping a bone are extremely rare. The lower the beast's development level, the lower the probability of dropping a bone. There are 3 factors that can increase the chance of a bone appearing. 1. The beast experiences great indignation and hatred before being killed. 2. It dies willingly. 3. The spiritual beast is grateful for its death. This is why Tang San received a bone from Xiao Wu due to her sacrifice, as well as from the Titan giant ape and sky bull python, as they died voluntarily. The number of 100-year spiritual bones is the smallest, and there are number 10-year bones at all. Generally, there are more 1,000-year and 10,000-year spiritual bones. As for 100,000-year bones, they are extremely rare because there are not many such powerful beasts on the continent. Particularly notable are external spiritual bones and growth bones, which can evolve as the owner's power increases. Huo Yuhao possesses such types of bones, making him much stronger. Now let's begin with Huo Yuhao's first bone. It was destroyed but contributed to his development. The Soul of Secret Arts, an award from teacher Zhou Yi for first place in the freshman examination. Ability: increases spiritual power by 50% and can be combined with 2 other bones of similar attributes. Huo Yuhao did not absorb it. Instead, the Ice Emperor Scorpion used it as an intermediary to help him fuse with the torso bone. And this is his second bone, the torso or skeleton of the Ice Emperor. It can also be considered an external bone, or a torso bone. It was obtained when the 400,000-year-old Ice Emperor Scorpion sacrificed herself to become Huo Yuhao's ring and second spirit. Since this is a 100,000-year bone, it has 2 abilities: Eternal Ice Sphere, Domain of Permafrost, and Ice Emperor's Wrath, an incredibly powerful ice ability accompanied by immense pressure released by the user. Huo Yuhao's third spiritual bone, Left Hand Bone, from a 70,000-year-old Ice Scorpion. As the spiritual bone of the Ice Jade Scorpion, it can only be used by someone with the absolute ice attribute. Huo Yuhao received it as a reward for winning the continental tournament. Its skill is extremely strong, comparable to a 100,000-year skill. It is called Ice Explosion. Huo Yuhao can implant his ice and then detonate it at any time. The real threat of the explosion technique arises when it is used on a living target that has been frozen by absolute ice. Huo Yuhao's fourth bone is external, the dark gold claw of the Dread Bear. Huo Yuhao obtained this external bone from a 2,000-year-old dark gold dread bear in the Star Forest. It takes the form of 5 dark gold blades, resembling claws, that extend from Huo Yuhao's fingers. They are extremely sharp and can cut through stone and even metal. Most importantly, they can evolve along with Huo Yuhao's level. Now we move on to the bones that Huo Yuhao will obtain in the near future. Fifth spiritual bone, 10,000-year-old left leg bone. Obtained after killing 3 mutant wolf monkeys, who had the ability to use fusion. Huo Yuhao, Wang Qiu'er, and Wang Dong'er fused with one of the left leg bones. Abilities: Instant Shift, Teleportation to any location within a 10-meter radius. Magnetic Attraction, within a 50-meter radius. Huo Yuhao, Wang Qiu'er, and Wang Dong'er can teleport to each other. Huo Yuhao's sixth spiritual bone is the Skull Bone, called the Skull of Fate. How Huo Yuhao obtained it is too big a spoiler, so we'll cover that in another video. It has the ability to absorb other skull bones. Abilities: Spiritual Immunity. Huo Yuhao can make himself immune to all types and levels of spiritual attacks 3 times a day. Unless Huo Yuhao is facing a god who has the power to alter fate. Fate of Fate has the power to control destiny and can bring misfortune to the opponent. Next comes the right leg bone, over 100,000 years old. Obtained after merging with the mysterious ice grass. Abilities: Ice Coagulation, used to form and attract ice elements. The second skill creates ice spikes that can attack in any direction. Only 2 bones remain, which Huo Yuhao will obtain. These are the right arm bone and the final external bone, 800,000 years old. These are extraordinarily special and powerful spiritual bones. We will explore them in more detail in future videos. The skills are also impressive. Thank you very much for watching. Comment below which of Huo Yuhao's spiritual bones you like the most and which skill is the most useful in battle. Subscribe to the channel, and goodbye.